Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And Mike Conley picks up a foul. That's his first foul of the game. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
They grab their own miss. Beal outside. And then Beal with the dunk.
What a play at the rim. Bradley Beal showing off all kinds of explosiveness.
Picked by Gobert. Shot is good by Edwards.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Durant with it.
Excellent defense from McDaniels. Jaden's length and activity really a problem for shooters.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching. Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
And they're on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
Fellow Buckeye Mike Conley, one of the outstanding point guards in the league. His defensive prowess, superb. He's not afraid to go after steals, and he usually gets his share.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, B.A., and that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You've got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself. Timeout. Tough guy to stop when he gets it rolling. Edwards always trying to gain momentum.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And so Durant will bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 3. Pass to Nurkic. Allen on the wing. Here's Beal. Clock at 6. And here's Nurkic for 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Fourth team foul.
Man, look at Nurkic using his physique on offense, taking his shot and drawing a good foul.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Now here's Conley. Here's Edwards. And stolen by Durant. Booker with it. He's picked up by Conley. Stolen by Conley. Pass to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 left.
The kick out to Edwards. Let's go with a three. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Three-point field goal.
Challenge with defending Edwards. He's a 3-level scorer.
Looking to end the run. And Durant with the big finish.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Three-point field goal.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Count it.
Booker draws so much defensive attention as a scorer, and it really helps in opening up the passing lanes.
Edwards, no good. Suns trail by 5. Here's Beal. Uses the glass on the layup. Beal's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Throws up at the stripe. Booker can't get it to go. The three, DiVincenzo. Knocks down the long J. DiVincenzo's got 6 points.
And the three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
Outside Durant. Pass to Nurkic. Shot clock at 5. Over Gobert. Shot by Nurkic, no good. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Ingles. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Nurkic inside. No made baskets yet. Excellent D there from Ingles.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Assist goes to.
And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
Pass to McDaniels. From deep three-point range. It's stolen by Nurkic. For the finish. Oh, and Nurkic throws it down.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Alexander Walker. No good with a layup. And it's Jones with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 11-point game. What balance from Booker.
The easy money there for Booker. You can't let him get this close with the ball.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Edwards. Oh! Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
Mike Conley.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Suns trail by 11. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Jones. Outside Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Top of the key. Stolen by Conley. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. And so here's Phoenix. They trail by 11. Edwards for 3. Edwards with some muscle.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
B.A., I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Here's Edwards cutting inside. And it's in there. Edwards got 19 points.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Suns trail by 15. Fires from the wing. McDaniels with the rebound. A little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
To stop the drought. Look at Booker elevate.
Oh, power it down, Devin.
1:11 left in the first half of basketball. Outside McDaniels. Rebounded by Nurkic. And Booker, here we go. And Booker with the jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. With one hand, hole punch.
Edwards can't hit.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
And the Suns pushing it up now. Strong finish at the rim by Booker.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Booker. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Timberwolves lead by 11. Here's Gobert. Guarded by Durant. The kick out to Edwards. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nurkic.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Kept alive. Here's Randall. Nurkic with some nice D. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And Minnesota has possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. To the inside. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
For three, Durant. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Back to Randall. Left side, Edwards. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Edwards got 23.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
Outside Durant. Durant owning the inside.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Randall left side. And Nurkic comes to help. And yep, it's good.
Timeout, timeout.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Here's Jones. Still without a bucket. And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
And here's Edwards outside. Gets the three to fall. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. That sends Bradley Beal to the free throw line. It's on Anthony Edwards. The Timberwolves lead by 15. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight. And he makes both free throws. Here's Booker. Give him 8 points now. Here's Beal. Yes, it's good. Beal's got 9.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
McDaniels from long range. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here's Jones. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Durant. Now here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, the big man, Nurkic, from super close range.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. McDaniels with it. Durant covering. For 3, Randall. Durant pulls it in. Suns trail by 16. Here's Booker. Out to Beal. Outside Durant. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. Here's Randall. And the layup is good. Randall's got 5 points in the quarter.
Randall really a force on the offensive glass. This guy plays with so much energy and excels at crashing the glass.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Changes for Minnesota. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And there's a pick. Pass to DiVincenzo. Minnesota again missing.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
There's 1:12 left in the third quarter. Nurkic with the ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nurkic has got 6 points.
Tough to get up in Nurkic's face. At 7 feet, he's a towering presence.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to Miller. From downtown. Not going to go that time. Suns trail by 14. Beal with it. He's picked up by Miller. Here's Durant. KD jams it straight down.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
DiVincenzo on the wing. That one's good from the corner. Give him 8 points now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Another shot. That one rolls around and rims out. There's the three. What if it goes? And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Minnesota leading by 14. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 14-point game. From outside the arc. Rebound Minnesota. From deep three-point land. Here's Randall. And the shot no good. A bit short. Allen, right side. Back to O'Neal. Launches a three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 14. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Assisted by.
What a nice burst. Randall changing ends like a guard that time.
Pass to Plumlee. Jones with the ball. Over McDaniels. Jones misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute there because his shot making is not happening right now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Booker. It's outside Jones. Outside Durant. Back to Booker. Shot
Out of
clock at
bounds.
6.
Minnesota.
And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. From deep, Conley. McDaniels from long range. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Suns trail by 19. And Booker, here we go. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Pass to Randall. Launches it from deep. Gobert gets the bucket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Out to Beal. Over Edwards. Beal's shot is off. Minnesota leading by 19. And Edwards, here we go. Oh, he misses the dunk.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Lets it fly. Durant, no good. Pass to Edwards. Launches it. The offensive rebound. Outside McDaniels. Tries again. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And here's Minnesota now. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Three-pointer off the mark. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Allen on the wing. And he can't bank that one in. Minnesota leading by 22. Baseline jumper. And that one's good. Dozier.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Edwards.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For three, Allen. And the three-pointer goes. Now Ingles. Pass to Dozier. From behind the arc. He buries it from three.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
From deep three-point land. O'Neal pulls it in. So it's Phoenix now. Pull down low. Outside O'Neal. Here's Allen. Can't nail the jumper. Outside, DiVincenzo. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
That one's on Monte Morris. And he sinks the second. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up for Allie LaForce.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. And both teams look to move the ball around stand to create more offense.
Well, that's usually the best way to attack, especially against good defenses. Ball movement moves the defense, and when you've got the defense on the move, that's when you can break them down and get high percentage shots. It takes patience. It takes unselfishness.
It seems to be the most efficient way, doesn't it?
It does, especially against really good defenses.
A master at finding angles to finish. Chris Paul uses quickness to his advantage.
LaVine can't hit.
That was a good look for the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Back to Paul. Spurs passing it around. Buries it down low.
Oh, and a terrific pass. Takes so much pride in his ability to make his teammates better.
To Champagny. Now, Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. Rebound by the Bulls. Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite, Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
Barnes can't get it to go. Now the Bulls with it. Looking for their first basket of the game. LaVine for 3. And again, no good by Chicago. The tripod call. And Vucevic pulls it down. Outside Williams. Here's LaVine. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Giving this team size out of the backcourt. LaVine has enough strength to convert there through the contact.
You know, Stan, as productive as Zach LaVine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does. The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the game.
And Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his team.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Johnson down low. Another shot. And Wembanyama with the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Bulls trail by 6. Vucevic up top. Kick out to LaVine. On the wing, LaVine.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Rebound by Johnson.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Here's Paul. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer. Back-to-back national titles in college. And then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, love that attitude. White, good.
And White understands his role on this team. They look to him to drain that jump.
Oh. It's all in by the Bulls.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Levine. Rebound by Sohan.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
San Antonio shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And Giddey gets it to go. Wembanyama looking it over. Barnes outside. Gets it off. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Spurs out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Spurs.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 5-point game. Hits the three-point bomb. Giddey's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Bulls.
Well, it's a three-point shooting lead. Guys like him are so important for spacing. Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways. That time with a great bounce pass.
Giddey, no one around him. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Spurs leading by 4. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
And look at the rookie out there facilitating for his team. Buzelis not missing the chance to make his teammates better.
Here's Branham. He has yet to score.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And that one drops for him.
And you'd like to see Buzelis use that size inside rather than just settle for the jump shot.
Johnson's shot is off. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Smith. Here's Dosunmu. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Barnes with it. And Terry picks him up defensively. Back to Barnes. Here's Branham. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Giddey. They get the rebound.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Bulls have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. That free throw missing. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you know?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
Now, Giddey. He has 5. From 11 feet away. And it's Vucevic missing. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
San Antonio leading. With the drive. Branham good.
Well, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Here's Giddey. And the Bulls with another miss. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Wembanyama. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Castle. It's rebounded by Giddey. Bulls trail by 3. And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance. He saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Here's Giddey. After the made shot from Zach LaVine. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
LaVine with that high-arching shot from the corner.
San Antonio trailing here. Right wing. Pass to Sohan. On the wing, Barnes. Can they get it? Vucevic with the block.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here's Wembanyama. After the made shot from Zach LaVine. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. LaVine's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls. They get a hand on it. And it's Paul, top the key. Misses in close.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action in just a minute. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Bulls leading by 6. Puts up a 3. And they'll get another chance. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And the 3 off target.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Back to Paul. Looking to get it going. The offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Here's Wembanyama. And Vucevic pulls it down. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Chicago shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them in that.
You did.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
Reason number 1, CP3 is out there making strong passes, keeping the offense flowing.
Here's LaVine. Rebounded by the Spurs. The Spurs have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. And that one falls for Paul. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Spurs trail by 9. Pass to Wembanyama. And Buzelis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. On the wing, Barnes. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Chicago leading by 9. On the wing, Dosunmu. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Donovan.
Drills it from outside.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guy at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach? Jeremy Sohan. He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sohan at the 1. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
Paul with the bucket. Paul's got 10 points in the game.
The strength and balance of Paul overcoming some physical defense there. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Barnes left side. Hands it from downtown. He's got 8.
The coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Dosunmu with it. He's picked up by Paul. And the shot is good. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Nobody near Barnes. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Here's Smith. He takes it in.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Sohan misses the layup. The Bulls leading by 7. Here's Dosunmu. Wembanyama with the rebound. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one.
Craig, good.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Wow, let's hear it in a round of applause for your Spurs,
1:12 left to play here in the third. Pass to Ingram. It's Collins, high post. And that one's good. Ingram.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Right side, Williams. Here's White. Off target from three-point range. Spurs trail by 5. Over to the wing. And stolen by Giddey. From downtown. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Branham. Here's Ingram. Driving to the basket. Can't hit from in close. Chicago leading by 5. Levine wide open. No good from outside. 15 seconds left in the third. Outside Collins. Pass to Ingram. Johnson with it. San Antonio again missing. And we've reached the end of the third. Bulls lead by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way up.
the Bulls, 44.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Castle. Pass to Mamoukelashvili. Here's Castle. White covering. Here's Branham. That one drops for him.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
Shot from 12. Craig can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 5. And he drives in. And he gets the bucket. Castle's got 4 points this quarter.
Castle's so good up and down the lane.
Left side, Williams. Now, here's Vucevic. Off on the layup. To Sissoko. Here's Branham. Here's Castle. White covering. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action. Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
The Bulls leading. Right side, Levine. Here's Vucevic. Kick out to Levine. Over Barnes. Just fine on the clock. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And that one's good, Barnes.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Here's Levine. Goes up and leaves it nice and easy.
Timeout.
24 points for Zach Levine.
A guy more than capable of creating his own offense. Sometimes you just give him the ball and get out of his way.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you, Bob.
Thanks so much, David. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. But he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chris Paul picks up that.
The confidence on display from Levine. Just daring Levine to get physical with it.
And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. To Champagny. Here's Sohan. That one good for 2.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Levine. And Levine on the side.
Mercy. That was downright dirty. Levine. Yes, sir. Yeah, the defender all over.
It's the first that narrows the lead down to just 3. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Outside, Levine. Outside, White. Over Paul. And it's White missing. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the 4th. Nice transition bucket by Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Levine. It drops.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
From deep three-point land. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easier.
Look, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Oh, here comes Barnes all alone.
And they do have a foul to give.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Good touch on the interior. Levine is really crafty at figuring out ways to create space down low.
outside. Pass to Sohan.
It doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they actually could take a 3 here and go for the win if they want to. I think they'll try and send it to overtime. The defenders don't want to foul in this situation, so you should be able to get a good look inside.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Here's Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Here's Maxey. Off target from outside. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Caught up with Coach Michael Malone. He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace.
All right, thank you, David.
Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep, too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around, and he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch, this guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Showing you the vertical that time. Paul George throwing it down.
Pass to Porter. Back to Murray. Jokic screen. And it's Murray penetrating. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. To the inside. Nifty move. And Embiid throws it down.
Taking it to the rack.
with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Jokic. Bangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Jokic has got 5 points so far. Maxey with it. Now guarded by Porter. Here's Jokic. That one a little long.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
Now, here's Westbrook. Puts it up from 17. A reverse. And deep. Jokic drops it in. He has 7.
A guy who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Jokic on top of that one.
Outside, George. Martin the screen. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, just 5 to shoot. From deep, George. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trailed by 4. Deep 2 for Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Always able to see the complete floor. Maxey, great vision.
Here's Westbrook. Kicks it out to Gordon. Lets the 3 fly. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. At the elbow, it's Drummond. Outside Maxey. Outside for Lowry. Drummond the screen. Lowry, good.
Excellent play call that time by Lowry, breaking up the defense with the pick and roll to create a shot for himself.
Here's Westbrook. Count that one.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Kicks it out to Maxey. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Drives to the hoop. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
This is Maxey at his best, attacking the lane and finishing at the rack.
Here's Murray, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
With 1 on the clock, a big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the 76ers. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Pass to Porter. Misses the 3. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's Oubre. It's rebounded by Najee.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Fades and shoots. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Clark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, partner. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys, and Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Pass to Brown. And the shot is good.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Council. Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special talent in Embiid.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Here's Westbrook. He doesn't hit that one. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
The constant evolution. Of Embiid's game, really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
Here's Lowry, and it's Denver with the rebound. Murray outside. Here's Najee. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Outside for Martin. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Both teams will make substitutions. On the wing, Murray. Here's Brown. They're outside. And another miss by Denver.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you.
Love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:27 left in the first half of the game. Here's George. And he banks in the lane. It's a 7-point Philadelphia lead.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Pass to Brown. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Rebound by Kyle Lowry. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Martin hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Martin's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Murray, good.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Here's George. And George with this stuff.
And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Pass to Brown. Jokic with it. He goes up again. That one misses. Good D by Drummond. Right side George. And he drew the blocking foul. We'll go to the line for 2. That one on Porter.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Gordon. Driving the lane. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Murray with it. Pass to Jokic.
Get there.
Over Embiid. Back to Jokic. Shoots over Embiid. And it's Jokic missing. The 76ers leading by 10. Clark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
And it's Jokic missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky.
Maxey taking up that airspace, doing a nice job just bouncing off the floor there.
Gordon with it. And it's Martin picking him up. And the basket by Gordon. And stolen by Gordon. In the corner, Murray with it. And he's good on the three ball. Murray's got it back down to within single digits for Denver.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid, too tough inside.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
90 seconds now into the second half. Outside Gordon. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Pass to Embiid. Embiid throws it down.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Here's Porter. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Back to George. And then George with the jam.
There is no slowing down Paul George. A volcanic eruption from PG tonight.
Murray outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
Murray not afraid now of anybody. In fact, he welcomes getting fouled on the way up.
Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer, and Clark, he has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the three, he's got all of those.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside, Maxey. Outside, Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the three ball.
3 points.
Lowry's got 5 points so far.
Oh, that's from another zip code. You have to pick Lowry up at half court. Well, this guy will make you pay.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here. But doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. For 3, Murray. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Pass to Embiid. And it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
I'm having a conversation with my brother.
Almost too many
I respect your positivity,
a lot of
bro.
ways
I ain't gonna
he can
lie.
get it
I've been listening to you, good. I'm having a conversation with my nigga, good.
Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Maxey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Kicking in at about 200 pounds, Maxey is much stronger than he appears.
We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the Hey now! Yeah! How about that, Andre Drummond? No, you didn't just show me that kind of creativity and 7-foot frame, about 1/3 of a ton. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Maxey looking it over. Oubre outside. Now Drummond. And so it's Philadelphia. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's McCain. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Najee. Here's Brown. And misses it off the right side of the rim. On the wing, Gordon. Back to Oubre. Here's Embiid. Over Westbrook. And the basket by Embiid. Embiid's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Philadelphia. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's George. Rebound by the Nuggets. On the wing, Murray.
Get there, get there.
Pass to Najee. And here's Westbrook. Here's Brown. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Maxey. Murray way outside. Great D that time from Martin. The 76ers leading by 17. George. That shot off the mark. Sweet move. And Martin with the lay-in. Good. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another shot. Najee, no good. Outside, George for Murray. And it falls over the rim and in. And the 76ers lead by 21.
Love the flow and rhythm that George plays with. Very impressive. He's got a natural, comfortable cadence to his pace.
Here's Murray. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
And it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic bringing it at the defensive end. Love seeing him get busy at that end of the floor.
Murray for three. And again, Denver no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
The Nuggets trailed by 19. Here's Jokic. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Timeout.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
The 76ers leading by 17. Here's Maxey. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
With the speed at which Maxey plays, that pull-up is almost impossible to deal with.
And here's Jokic. Back to Gordon. Denver passing it around. Clock at 4. Here's Murray. And Embiid with the block.
The defensive instincts of Embiid on display there with the denial.
The shot by George, no good. And so here's Denver. 19-point game. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And it's off from three-point range.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Philadelphia.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Joel Embiid.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Back to Gordon. Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
Here's Drummond. It's good.
Andre Drummond.
And the 76ers lead by 18.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And they double up Gordon. He squares up and sinks it.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Gordon. No good that time. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to the
see the Dallas Mavericks matched up against the defending NBA champions, the Boston Celtics. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here we go. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Here's Tatum. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts. And I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Here's Irving. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. There's the triple. Irving can't get it to go. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 4-point game. Brown, good.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
And stolen by White. Here's Holiday. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Now here's Thompson. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's White. And there's the drive.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly. Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Thompson outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Well, that was a critical bucket there because this game could have easily gotten out of hand early if they'd allowed the run to go on much longer.
Brown right side. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Celtics leading by 11. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to visit with head coach Joe Mazzulla.
We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there. which allows his teammates to find open looks, so they're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka.
Okay, David, thanks. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
There's White. And he finishes nicely on the layup. White's got his second bucket.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now, Lively, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Lively. Back to Thompson. Over Holiday. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Doncic. Got it. Good job on the low post.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
White left side. And White slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, G.A., the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
To the inside. Here's Holiday. Shoots over Lively. A terrific move by Holiday to score.
You know, Holiday is one of those rare guards who's as physical as any other player on the floor. Holiday busting it up inside.
To the paint. Here's Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Celtics up by 16. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
Celtics leading by 16. Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on the season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9", and 7-foot guys. Special.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Pass to Irving. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Irving's got his first bucket in this one. Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
And
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Here's Dinwiddie. Still scoreless. Puts up a three. Another shot. And it's Lively getting it to go.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Down low. Here's Tatum. Rebound by Marshall.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
On its way from Irving for two. And Boston with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Holiday. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
To the middle. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks trailed by 19. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Good D by Holiday. And stolen by Thompson. Screen by Gafford. Thompson misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
That one goes in. And that's now 10 points for Jrue Holiday.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Doncic. Guarded by Holiday. Again, the miss by the